Hi, I'm Jackie Rabbit. Today I want to talk to you about careers. I know a lot of us have had some time off. Maybe it's time to rethink your career. You're thinking about a new life. What's wrong with a new career? Come on, let's go talk about it. Remember, give me a thumbs up and go subscribe. Click the bell so you know when I post a new video. Come on, let's go talk about careers. Come with me, let's discuss it. Some of you have been off of work for some time. Now, whether you got paid or not, depending on your company and your situation, is a real question mark, isn't it? Some of you have decided that it's okay to go work in a field where you can still have a job right now, something necessary. Well, I was doing that unknowingly when I decided to change my career path as well. I've worked in a machine shop all my life, and I've done it all. Everything you can do in a machine shop, I've done it. I've even run the place, set up the place, I've set up retail stores, you name it, I've done it. And it was very fulfilling at that time, and I enjoyed doing it. But it's not for me anymore. Let's face it, I've lost a ton of strength. These little spaghetti arms just don't have what they used to. I can't do the job. I can't lift lots of weight and move it around. I almost hurt myself yesterday trying. So, a while back, I had decided I needed a career that fulfilled me more, something I wanted to do and something that would help people. Now, that was my personal want and desire. I wanted to do something that helped people. So, I decided to go into the medical specialties, something that maybe I could work with trans people. And I found one. So, I've decided to go back to school and get my certification for that specialty. And I've already gotten through the application portion of it. Everything's ready to go. And I should be getting my books this week and start doing homework. So there's a lot of at-home homework I'm going to have to do, and I'll even share that with you along the way. So I hear you asking the question, well, what do you expect from me, Jackie? I've been doing this all my life. This is what I know how to do. Well, hang on just a minute. You're versatile. You're smart girl, you can figure this out. I said all the same excuses to myself too. Yes, excuses. Sometimes you need a little kick in the keister to get you going, don't you? I know I do. Well, maybe this is the kick in the keister. I don't want to be rough on you, but I want you to seriously consider the idea that maybe there's something more fulfilling that you could do that pays the bills. And if that's interesting to you, keep watching. If you love what you do and you think I'm full of beans, well, that's great. You're done with the video. And just realize that you're one of the lucky ones that loves what you do. So, I did for the longest time love what I was doing. And it was something that I thought was very fulfilling. I loved being creative and making things. And that for the longest time fulfilled me. Not so much anymore. I've kind of done it. And I wanted to do something new. So when I found something that really stuck for me, I was happy. Now, I'll share with you some of the things I went through. First, I looked at radiology. I thought, well, maybe I could be a radiologist. And I could do x-rays and imaging and all sorts of things of that nature and go to school. That's one option. You can go to school for radiology, make a nice career out of it. There's anesthesiology. Now that's a tough one. There's a lot of schooling with that, but it's a really well-paying job and it's everywhere. So not a bad course of action if you can manage to get through that school and have a couple bucks to go to it. There's tons of options out there. Now I look mostly in the medical fields. There's tons of jobs in the hospital. A friend of mine runs the entire cleaning staff for Stanford. Let me tell you something. He gets paid pretty nicely. He's got a job he likes, and he is still getting paid. Amazing. They are doing certain things with certain hours and working certain days, but it's working out for them. Now, that's a risky place to be. Cleaning services in a hospital right now, as long as you're not in the COVID ward, would probably be okay. But let's face it, we're all at risk all the time. Unless you're hiding at home and you're doing nothing in the public, and we all have to go out and live, don't we? You're going to take the best precautions you can, and you're going to do everything in your possible power to stay focused on not touching your face, keeping your hands clean, and not putting yourself in a public situation surrounded by others where airborne can get you, so to speak. Everyone I know is very conscious about that, and I'm sure you are too. And that applies to your job as well. At my job, it's kind of a skeleton crew right now, and to be honest, we're doing really nicely. I like the quiet, kind of contemplative, just do my job, so I am still enjoying what I'm doing to a degree when I get to do something repetitive. Watching a machine go or something. Not really excited to go back in the office and do the books and everything, but I will get the job done. We got a new computer, so finally I have something speedy to do the books with. Beyond that, I want you to consider the idea. I know you got this far, and it's because you're curious. So I want to talk to you specifically. You're still saying, I don't think so. Well, why did you watch this far? Something resonated for you. There's a reason you got this far into this video on this topic. You and I should really seriously talk about this. You might really want to change your career. And if you do, that's great. I want you to just keep thinking about it. As long as it's on your mind and you're keeping an open mind about the possibilities, you could start searching. Now, that doesn't hurt anything. You could look for things that make you happier, things that you could do, and then consider their options. Every time you think about something new, you give yourself permission to go in a new direction. And we're all going in a big new direction. So why not our careers as well? I just want you to think about it and then go do some searching. That's all. No big steps. I'm not asking you to quit your job and go find the next one. I'm asking you to simply think and start considering the idea of planning. Consider the idea of maybe a little new education. It's doable. You can manage this, and it might be very fulfilling. So, just keep an open mind, right? Anyway, give me a thumbs up on this little video. I know I haven't posted for a while. I'm less than a month and a half away from bottom surgery, so I've been trying to get things done. There's also weight loss involved. My doctor told me I'm fat. I am. I'm a little fat. So, I'm trying my best. I will say it's really hard when you're on estrogen to lose weight. It used to be a lot easier, but now it's like, wow, really tough to do so. C'est la vie, right? So middle of next month, I'll be keeping you posted on that one as well. Take care of yourself. I know you're doing your best. I know you're trying really hard. Continue doing exactly that and just be you. Don't fret. Everything's going to work out one way or another. Just keep going one day at a time. Take care of yourself. I'll see you next time. Bye. The funniest thing at my current job is that whenever anyone comes in, they just assume I'm the new girl because they've never seen me before.